now, and the Supreme Court has rejected former Attorney General Godfred Agyapong's request to withdraw his legal services as counsel for former Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo after describing it as defective. The Apex Court held that the lead counsel for the former Chief Justice failed to serve his client with a letter of withdrawal notice. The court was hearing the suit challenging the removal process of former Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo. Lord Asare was in court and reports.
When the case was called, the 7-member panel of the Supreme Court, chaired by Justice Amadou Tanko, indicated that there was no notice to show that the former Chief Justice, Gertrude Torkornoo, had been served with a notice of withdrawal by her lawyer. The Apex Court, however, held that due to the public interest in the case, it would adopt the processes filed on record by former Attorney General Godfred Agyapong on her behalf. The panel then directed the court registrar to serve the proceedings of the day as well as the notice of withdrawal on the former Chief Justice. The 4 suits challenging the processes leading to the removal of Gertrude Torkornoo were consolidated into 2 cases. The former Chief Justice's case has been merged with the one filed by the Center for Citizenship, Constitutional and Electoral Systems, LBG, while the suit filed by Otafor Member of Parliament Vincent Asifwa has been consolidated with the one filed by private citizen Theodore Kofi Atta. The Supreme Court subsequently set July 2 for judgments in the case. Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Remsai commented on the action by the former Attorney General.
No, we don't have. He's a private practitioner who had his arrangement with his clients. I don't know the reason for him to withdraw and to show it. Yeah, he's entitled to withdraw. To ask for any client that he wants. If he doesn't want to meet anymore, that's the system break. That's a check. The most important thing is that the court said the case to proceed because he has finished everything in this. Even 5 issues before Saturday.
Lord Asare.
There's another story. What system we need to basically talk about. A private citizen private citizen petitions General Legal Counsel to investigate former AG Godfred Agyapong over allegations of professional misconduct in Ato Forson's trial. And I think this issue atche. In fact, Aban Sisa no nanka o say the Ghana Bar Association omo nanka omo tro sa statement we first. Because you see, Ato Forson case na Godfred Agyapong Akufo Addo Ofori Atta mo omadwene say omo pese omo de hye Ato Forson kon na Godfred Agyapong leaded the crucifixion of Ato Forson. We all saw the lapses, the illegalities. Kronoa ekoso adada the former Attorney General Godfred Agyapong, the way and manner he manipulated judges, he manipulated the process, the way we clearly senior Godfred Agyapong esheda edi drum. At a point, we had him on tape. And now opese odada jakpa ema jakpa etwa. We saw text messages. An Attorney General who basically acted like a criminal. An Attorney General who basically did not follow judicial process. An Attorney General who is a crook. He was basically doing criminal work for the president in 2024. We saw Godfred Agyapong, who is a lawyer who did not respect the judiciary, who basically got instructions from the highest office in our judiciary, that is Torkornoo's office. And Godfred Agyapong basically was like a dog on rabies, basically going and flouting the law anyhow. Audio na Godfred Agyapong, an accused person, or try to convince an accused person to lie to favor him and his government. This Godfred Agyapong guy does not have any moral right to be working in Ghana and calling himself a lawyer. He's a disease to the legal fraternity. And this guy, we are not supposed to allow him to even practice in Ghana as a human being. But so for some reason, instead of us to pay attention to this kind of political insect, people parading as lawyers, people who are using political power to go after innocent people, criminals in black and white suits, criminals who have been given power by some corrupt certificateless fools to use our judicial system to abuse Ghanaians' rights. These are people we are not supposed to give any room to be working in Ghana as lawyers. So I believe, the General Legal Council, they should take this very, very serious. An investigation needs to be open. Godfred Dame needs to be questioned. The right thing needs to be done. If this guy has to be bad, he needs to be disbarred. Because, you see, the criminality in his action from the past, the deliberate criminal activity, the deliberate connivance with other judges to try and prosecute an opponent and a politician, all because of power. This guy is not supposed to be walking and feeling like he's a human being to be treated as one. So I believe and support this petition to the General Legal Council, because you see, the General Legal Council and the Akufo Addo was a corrupt General Legal Council. We all know. That is the same General Legal Councillor Afenyo Makin threatened Obi on phone. Abra Afenyo Makin Obi wakwaji Obi yire enena da afano ema saa nipa no ne nua bema JJ akọ repi ana ode ne sakọ ka Obi mba. Afenyo Makin kwasi ampanyi as a lawyer no ofre nipa sa threaten no. Afenyo Makin we ya esafa eyede ne one of his colleagues in the law firm wo ema ne ko enkwara ne school wo and all this sacks ko tata nkra no. He wanted to go kidnap people's kids. Afenyo Makin was summoned at the General Legal Council because Torkornoo and the rest of the council members, led by Samuel Okujato, they told Afenyo Makin to go. So you see, the NPP judiciary, and the Akufo Addo, it was basically like dogs on rabies. And Godfred Dame was the leader of these dogs on rabies. Now, at this point, I believe the General Legal Council should take this matter very seriously, because if anybody sees Godfred Dame in court speaking as a lawyer and representing clients, it makes it look like our judiciary, with all due respect, we don't know what we are doing. We are not intelligent enough to protect the judiciary. How can such a criminal act, per what happened and what we all listened and what we all saw, text messages, an attorney general who became a lapdog to politicians, an attorney general who became a political criminal, who was buying judges, who was buying witnesses, an attorney general who was filled with corrupt acts. Sir Godfred Dame will per what we heard and saw in 2024. This is an attorney general, Godfred Dame, who was shopping for judges. I want this one. I want this one. I want this one. Now our pele. Some Kofowe are not supposed to be working in our court in and out. No, we need to put them where they are. They are not supposed to be practicing law in Ghana. It is beginning to look like, and a Kromfo and Omutu practicing law in Ghana. Godfred Dame is not different from a hardened criminal who is at Insawum, because he basically tried to manipulate the system, go against the judicial code, and make sure his opponents are jailed for no reason. So this guy is a hardened criminal. And we are not supposed to entertain such political insects parading in Ghana and walking like colicos and pretending they are intelligent. These are foolish people. So this petition is very important, and I support it. We need to go into it. We need to open an investigation into it. And if he's found guilty, we need to disbar this criminal, because all that he did was criminal. From the audio we listened to, from the text messages between him and Jakpa, from his actions, his utterances, a whole attorney general to me court or say, because they will catch me as a criminal, I'm not going to question the accused. I'm going to make my deputy. That was a clear violation, because we realized, say, not on himself or a crime for. So he was scared that the suspect, who was Jakpa, will question him on his illegal actions. So this guy, Godfred Dame, is a criminal to me. Per the things that we saw, the things we heard, all the things that he did as the attorney general for Akufo Addo. This guy is not supposed to be entertaining Ghana court. He is a disease to our court. This is a simplicity criminal. Simplicity criminal. Why are we entertaining this? Per what we saw, the evidence we saw, all the audios I listened, the text messages between him and accused people, bringing accused people to a judge's home to convince them this guy is not supposed to be in court. This is a guy who is not supposed to be in court. He's a Sankwa's lawyer. A lawyer who shops for judges. This guy is Sankuma. Sankuma's claim to fame was shopping for judges. That's what they do. Halitosis. Akwaya friend nenum kankan or tijo FMI. Akwaya nenum kankan. Your friend saying Samson Ayedini nenum kankan. This guy, they shop for lawyers, judges. That's what they do in Ghana. They shop for judges. They have omu wini case papa biada. Obetina TV so halitosis nenum kankan. Samson Ayedini on Kenyan Sembia. Endra, I believe in this. The same thing today, I don't believe it. There are men who don't even know they are men. They are confused about who they are. These are foolish people who are licking the butt of criminals in politics. Samson Ainini, a very dirty riffraff. No principle guy. They sit on TV, they lie to people, they pretend they know the law, they know shit. They don't know zilch. They can't even win a case in Togo. And these fools are all walking on the streets of Ghana pretending they know law, and they write stupid grammar, no sense, stupid, no principle. Halitosis. Samson Ainini, case Papa Ben we were in this country when Samson Ainini told us, or the Kennedy Agyapong court, Kennedy Agyapong can say, what in wants them? Oh, you're crown for. Samson Ainini is a thief. He's a criminal. He's a thief. Politicians na otaritaromoto na omuma nisikadi. Onimu nyansa. Ghana na yejimintira. Eyade na kwa nenum kankanya oba TV so only once a week become a journalist of the year. Enkwasi seme na ekoso no. And Akufo Addo, criminals, raccoons, chipmunks, and diseases were given positions in Ghana for no reason. Samson Ainini, Godfred Dame, Esankuma, these are gabby, otchere. These are people who shop for judges. They know the judges they want. They tell their Torkornoo, we want this judge, we want this judge, we want this. That is what they do. Samson Ainini, they know born rough. Oh, so today, Samson stay. Kwasi Ampenyi, who free Sreboba, and any law Ghana. So you know, yesterday I believed in this. Today I don't believe in the same thing. Yeah. Yesterday you believed in something. Today the same thing, you don't believe in it. What makes you a lawyer? What is your principal line? These are people who don't have any morality. These are people who are being fed like dogs. They give them red meat today, tomorrow give them more money, and they sit there, they believe they are intelligent, but deep down you can see they are hollow. They are very fake. They know nothing. Samson Ainini, they know born to. Halitosis when it's trim. Osana pa or the so called the num. Oh yeah, now or the maxam education say. Oh yeah, was the powder bobon is no the air the board there or person the num bon can news file on catch there. Anything I'm saying, you see the news file, they have separated his desk from the guest because Okasagu the password a gas go with him. And you know, and Samson's take and Samson Ainini, a very foolish twerp. What's the for? Someone here can't about Godfred Ameno. We are not supposed to play with it. The guy needs to stand before the General Legal Council and prove himself. He's one of the most illegal connection as an Attorney General. Because when you see the things he did, Ato Forson case the ban and Kwasi Addo and the who Ato Forson going to be here in him. Enti sebi on ketina Ghana hananka Kwasi Ampenyi we jele Ato Forson for no reason. O Godfred Dame ye de coin to form say bunkotodwe fa gina ona so fa untumi fa. E kire obende ona ba akum ansa na otuma fa coin no. You sit there deliberately, you want to jail somebody's father. Onye boni bia. O Godfred Dame open to form a say wan kwa ona ba akum untumi tam. O Godfred Dame. You cannot go there. Oh yeah, then about doggy. Oh Godfred Dame. Oh na hena ko doggy. Ubetuma kwa unema about doggy. Enkwasi ade. This guy. Ultimate kwa unemu kwa about doggy. Adwene bone politics inti. Oba. Adwene bone politics inti. Ultimate kwa unemu kwa about doggy. Oh person bi papa ko jail. Kwasi aseme no. Huh? Now, we caught Godfred Dame on tape. Trying to coach, trying to force an accused person to lie. Now, Ghana Mrano, when you go into the laws of Ghana, let me read it to you. Kwasia for the Witness Protection Act 2018. You're reading boom. Some Kwasia for when you to Ghana. Mama find a pic. In fact, let me put this Ofui's picture on this side. Godfred Dame konfo maso son Kwasia some so Ghana. Akwa we ultimate bodogi or ultimate kwan name bodogi we. Come Kwasia some. Now this guy, let me read this to you. Witness Protection Act 2018. Let me read the act to you. Now, to me, Sango was a club free system. They are not supposed to be lawyers. Godfred Dame. A person who coaches or coerces a protected witness to give evidence which is false commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of not less than 2,000 penalty units and not more than 10,000 penalty units, or to a term of imprisonment of not less than 5 years and not more than 10 years, or to both. the fine and the term of imprisonment. What you say? A person who coaches or coerces a protected witness to give evidence which is false commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of not less than 2,000 penalty units and not more than 10,000 penalty units, or to a term of imprisonment of not less than 5 years and not more than 10 years, or both the fine and the term of imprisonment. Dear Godfred, now we all saw evidence of it on our TVs, on social media, of him trying to coerce or coach Jakpa to go and lie against Ato Forson. He is supposed to be serving a jail term of 5 to 10 years. Because campaign in Ghana, ultimate bodogi, ultimate kwani name bodogi. Because campaign and the association kwasi Abrochan Kodem as an attorney general committing the highest crime in the judicial system, trying to coerce and coach a witness, a protected witness. He was even able to lead a protected witness to a judge's home. This guy is a thief. He's a criminal. Oh yeah, and we sit in Ghana because I watch the to Phoebe. Who go for that? We to bodogi. Yeah, the parent from say and these fools, because of politics, so Ghana for Yame Nyambre and Yankasem and Yan for pressure to Kwasiampe Uncle Jelia to Forson. Wicked people, difficult, stupid, wicked people, very difficult people. And these are the people we are entertaining in Ghana. Oh, at a into MP for quarter. Now Akwawe. Why the shoe say it now? Me na me ko defend you mo. No. Me so you be sawase. Kwasi ampanyi, wona nkedi ade we diwa nkebe wo de. Who go for dame? Wona this ade we diwa. You are supposed to be in jail. You are supposed to be in jail. Now who go jail neka say kutu paper form obetuma kuntunu mu paper form. And na be na de ko kuntunu ko paper form. Enkwasi asem we nyane esoso so Ghana. Enkwasi asem we nyane eto ho. Na sa jimi se we imagine say sa dia Godfred ye chin on tape. Jakpa beka no court ye hu WhatsApp NDC attorney general na ya anke betima tena kroma ke benya nkwasi afori ntwamoa abeka say an ada ne enjeli no kwasi ampe yo nam Ghana e na ho anti free owo Iran ake hanging dadada China ake hanging dadada Godfred kokopie China ake hanging no e wo dwom. The foolishness and the stupidity of an MPP supporter. The stupidness and the foolishness, the idiocy of an MPP follower. It is always right when they commit a crime. But when somebody commits a crime, it is wrong. The foolishness that eats into the foolish mind of an MPP follower. Are we sane? Are we okay? Are we morally right to even discuss Ghana politics? Why is Godfred not being questioned in Ghana? Why is the NPP still walking around in Ghana and telling us, Godfred a lawyer? Now we have people in Ghana defending this twerp. We all listened to the audio. We all read the text messages. An attorney general of the Republic of Ghana, an attorney general that represents a country. Because I'm paying to him kwani name bodogi. Now Uncle Kojeli obi papa. Such a foolish man. But they need to take him to General Legal Counsel. They have to question him. He needs to answer questions. We need to get to the bottom of this. He needs to be penalized. It is very important. I want them to disband this guy. He is not supposed to practice law in Ghana again. Where are you from for? This is practicing law. Per what we saw. From the tape I listened to, from the WhatsApp I read, this guy is not supposed to be a lawyer in Ghana. Abu from uko jail seminar to from abetuma Unu mama be review. Ugo fedame, uko jail. Now seminar to from ubetuma continue muafa. Can you bend and pick your soap? Do you know the consequences that comes with it when you bend to pick your soap in jail? And all these people are working in Ghana and people are calling them legal brains. People who shop for judges. You have to go to jail for people to rape you. You go for that. This is one story too I want us to talk about. PAC, Public Accounts Committee, recovered over 106 million Ghana cedis between 2020 and 2024 to the state by inviting institutions and individuals. Public Accounts Committee recovered over 106 million Ghana cedis between 2020 and 2024. So 4 years. They recovered only 106 million. Nobody went to jail. In Kwasia, this Public Accounts Committee is one of the most useless committees we are spending money on. From 2020 to 2024, 4 years, all the auditors and the people they hauled before them and questioned them and admitted on camera they have taken our money, only 106 million. Now, Mumusa Public Accounts Committee say, only this year, how much have we spent on the Public Accounts Committee traveling around the nation? This is stupid. They're living in 3-star hotels where they travel to a region. They're being given chauffeurs. They are being fed. They are giving bodyguards. They are spending fuel. We are giving them per diem. How much have they spent? Millions. So for 4 years, if we have not been able to jail anybody, people who have stolen from us, from different institutions, that this is a failed committee. It is a failed committee. We need to shut it down. Me can't assemble every time for a long time. The Public Accounts Committee, it is even helping these criminals in our public institutions to devise plans or ways to steal from us. Why are we still sitting in Parliament with this incompetent lady, Nikomu Kasenka Grace Jones, a woman who was the deputy to Ken Ofori Atta, who is now a wanted criminal? Jesus Christ. Ken Ofori Atta be Sika. Today we have made a case against him in Ghana. In Ghana's books, Ken Ofori Atta is considered a potential criminal. This was the lady who was his deputy. Then Salad Way, Nemkomun Kasenka says crime about time but transfer or no interview for. How can you make a criminal interview a criminal? I see Adrian Yejuma. I see Nimu Nyansa. Ken Ofori Atta, this guy. Sakwawi. Bonia Wabedi Akwawi.
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run?
Were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull.
Ken Ofori Atta. He was our finance minister for 8 years. Asare. She was Ken Ofori Atta's deputy. And sa adie we abetina also ono momu air questioning call for some abokro no ye jimi ana into parliament ye nya nyansani bia mana betina sa committee we so sa maami we ekuro bie ni wo be mana betina committee so anka Ken Ofori Atta oya wanted nka o se maami we ni Ken Ofori Atta gina dakam I say kuro na etimu no I say nimu nyansa. What moral right does this crime bad time have to come and sit and say she is rather questioning auditors, questioning? So you see, when these government workers, these civil servants, when they come to sit before them, they see the woman as a Torkornoo Jimmy for, because to them they saw the damage she did with Ofori Atta. So they don't take the parliament serious. They didn't take the committee serious, because I'm an internal auditor for a government institution. Now, what abna asare oto obu some questions are me government and not parliament in so sebi omajimi, because you are a criminal. You, at this point, we are talking about Ken Ofori Atta. Ken Ofori Atta's main person who was his deputy was you. It's minimal to continue Ghana for crisis so a crime about time we so, because any anger towards Ken Ofori Atta should be directed to this crime about time, because she worked with Ken Ofori Atta for 8 years. So this Grace Jones does not have any moral right to question any government institution, question any auditor, question any civil servant, because she used to work as a government worker. She was a civil servant, but ono kronvono we Kennedy Agyapong or no question obi. So you see, the auditors come in front of this park or Public Accounts Committee and they see them as fools, because you are making a criminal sit there to question me. So they will not take anybody sitting there serious, and that is what is defeating the purpose of the Public Accounts Committee. Because Sammy, me a teacher me a Ghana worker. Now Sammy betina wana me hu abra se asara. The only thing that rings is Ken Ofori Atta deputy ni Ken Ofori Atta as we speak, or ye kronfo a yehwehwe no, na ono at Ghana na nam Ghana na pat den se kodu. The part den say ayede hwe asamwa betena ka jem say I don't understand. Where did he keep the money? Kwasi asem we otibi we. When in kwasi asem we otibi we. Morally, she's not supposed to be on that committee. Morally. Say a person parliament a recognizable institution. Now public accounts committee. Yenya people who have credibility. This Grace Jones, Sakramabata is not supposed to sit there. Because every anger towards Ken Ofori Atta should be channeled to this lady. Because she was a deputy Ken Ofori Atta for 8 good years. And Kwasia Sika Ken Riaye, Kwasia meetings, this lady sat in it. Let me tell you, when it comes to political crime, you are not supposed to put a pen on paper and write for you to be guilty. Even your moral support to that crime, you can land in jail. Do you know that? And it's sometimes when you question people in a meeting, recently, on said Daman, mine and Ibrahim Mahama was purchasing. Would be a competitive bid. When it went to cabinet, the president of the republic did what? He excused himself. Why did he do that? Because he did not even want to sit. When he sits in the meeting and does not even utter a word, his presence and being part of the meeting will influence the decision. So the president did what? He excused himself. He decided to step away from the cabinet meeting so that the process, the deliberation, sir, in Komodo Mubedino, he will not be part because the man Ibrahim Mahama is his brother. So the president took the right decision by stepping away from the meeting. The president excused himself. He decided not to even be part of the conversation. Into political crime, we are not supposed to see or say asare writing a signature or signing something. The fact that she was in those meetings that Ken Ofori Atta held and to dupe this Ghana as a country, she is basically culprit in this whole crime. But you see, Yama Kronfo and TV so busan konfo question say, oh no, ne nufu getting or no buso be say, obi a Kronfo. Hey, my bodam. So you see, the people who sit before this public accounts committee, they don't respect anybody sitting there. Or more parliamentarians on Jimmy. Because how can you make a criminal sit before me? Such a foolish thing we are doing in Ghana. I see morals in Naira. I see Nimunyan. How can you make this criminal? She is because she was a deputy Ken Ofori Atta. Yatna kromha. Ya accuse Akufo Addo and Bawumia of corruption, stealing from us. At a point, Bawumia told us there are some things that happened that he was not part of. But Bawumia, at the end of the day, was in cabinet. Bawumia listened to every conversation. Bawumia, whether he nodded or did not nod, he did not oppose decisions made in cabinet. So Bawumia takes the responsibility. He takes the hit because he was part of that deliberation. Into Mami where Ken Ofori Atta deputy for 8 years. When it made deputy 8 years, she's technically the finance minister. Now, kwasi asemu ye jiminti ni akofa body hunu we abegina o se ono meto tonkofo ano. Are we stupid? Our anger towards Ken Ofori Atta should go to this lady. So we Ken Ofori Atta ye de bibi na unya na waka asama kire na untumi a mami we na also ka asama kire no. So Ken Ofori Atta, I express your views, your anger towards him in the form of writing or verbally. You need to direct it to this board, Banche Hono, because she was with the guy for 8 years. It's me I see like me to say I saw bodamni. There are no morals. Oni nyanse bi also nkotina sa table. It you see the civil servants. They sit and when they go to these meetings and they see her in their heads. So Ubedi 8 years deputy finance minister. That is what they say in their head. So it encourages them to lie to us. It gives them that confidence to sit there and lie because it's moral right Ben also a question. And most of the people who appear before the committee, they don't respect the committee. They see them as criminals. You know why? Because of this lady. And I say political shit. She smells of political shit. And nobody will sit and say, let me listen to this woman. I didn't know because for the past 8 years, I knew the job she did. And at this point, her boss has even run away from Ghana. Every meeting, this woman sat in it. IMF, DN, she was there. So if you don't see her signature on a document, it does not mean that she did not support the criminality. So why is this in way sitting there and questioning people? Morally, I see about them. The foolishness of us.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.